I didn't know anything about diabetes before I was diagnosed.
It will gradually kill you by inches.
I was quite ignorant.
My sugar was like 550 out the top.
It's overwhelming when you're first diagnosed, very overwhelming.
I was worried that I wouldn't even be able to conceive.
Well, I was at a point where they weren't too far from making a decision to amputate my left leg.
It's not anything to play with. Nothing to play with.
Diabetes is a 24/7 disease that can be overwhelming, frightening, and debilitating. Unless you learn how to control your diabetes so it doesn't control you.
This is your life. This is your diabetes. You are your own best self-advocate. Be smart and be persistent. This is what taking control of your diabetes is all about.
Take care of yourself.
Good control does matter.
It's really our disease.
Taking Control of Your Diabetes is a nonprofit patient education organization that is filling a huge void in people's lives by giving them the information, motivation, and strength to take an active role in their own health care.
We can meet even if it's informally.
Dr. Stephen Edelman is a leading diabetes specialist who founded Taking Control of Your Diabetes, or TCOYD, in 1995.
This is my third.
My fourth.
10 of them.
I need to get 2 more. Están invitados todos.
Today is all about be smart and be persistent.
The philosophy of TCOYD is self-help and self-advocacy, a philosophy that's drawn from Dr. Edelman's own personal experience. He's lived with diabetes and its complications since he was 15.
Yes, I am on several medications to protect my heart and my kidney. I'm on several medications to keep my blood pressure and cholesterol levels low. But all of these problems are under control. They're stable now, and that's the most important thing.
TCOYD's groundbreaking patient conferences and health fairs give people living with diabetes the power to take control of their disease. Held several times a year in cities throughout the U.S., these conferences provide access to hundreds of experts and volunteers.
And they don't have any complaints of neuropathy, except they have a lot of problems.
Have any questions in particular about diabetes?
There are doctors from every related specialty, certified diabetes educators, dietitians, dentists, pharmacists, and exercise physiologists, all available to answer questions.
I wanted to learn how to treat diabetes and how to live with it.
Allay fears.
My biggest fear, I think, at this time is blindness.
Satisfy curiosity.
I was pretty interested in looking at carbohydrate counting.
And correct misconceptions.
For a type 2 diabetic, I had always heard, stay off of insulin, stay off of insulin. Here, I learned insulin's your life.
Everybody's here for the same thing. They want to learn more.
Have a nice day.
They want to do better.
TCOYD offers a full day of seminars, workshops, and one-on-one counseling to help patients more easily cope with their condition on a day-to-day basis and long into the future.
Being the first to know about any complication is key. That's why I push this diabetes warranty program so much. Being a typical guy, I think of my car. You bring it into the car dealer, they change the oil, they do checkup things, and your car will run better and last longer. It's the same with our bodies. Now I want to do a time warp.
Topics cover nearly every aspect of diabetes care, from counting carbohydrates to regulating HbA1cs.
Your blood sugar monitor is your own personal laboratory in the palm of your hand.
From psychological issues
I don't like this. I'm extra large or grande.
to the downright physical.
The particular workshop that I always attend is the exercise one.
Side to side!
I can't emphasize exercise enough.
Any numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet?
And he can check his feet. And he can check his eyes. And it's really important that he checks his eyes because you have to cherish your eyes. And it's really wonderful that this conference is going on here.
Because it's one day where I can come and give myself some time to help take care of myself.
Look at this one eye at a time. So I want you to close one eye.
I missed my last appointment, so I thought, well, I'll run through this eye screening. 937-826.
All right, very good.
It just gave me a little reassurance.
Check your pupils.
And it was very thorough.
Keep looking straight ahead.
And it looks like this is your Pravicol.
On this individual one-on-one on this medicine, I need to know more about what I'm taking and why I'm taking it.
When do you take your Pravicol?
Oftentimes we find people who just don't know how to take their medicine, and they're concerned that they are taking it incorrectly and they're not getting the therapeutic effect.
You take the metformin with food. Yes.
One of the highlights of each conference is the health fair. Here, patients can discover and compare the latest treatment options from pharmaceutical companies and device manufacturers.
I could put in 2 units here, and an hour later, I'm at 100.
I'm sick. I just exercised. I woke up.
There was a machine that I was researching that you could test your blood. We just received FDA approval
We are getting new meters coming out that do different things. We're getting new medications coming out that treat you in different ways.
So my doctor would know about Avandia then.
So I want to be informed about what is going on and what's available.
Hand here that tells you go ahead and dose. All you do is you push the button.
For most of the 2,000 or 3,000 attendees, a day at TCOYD is an eye-opening experience.
I found out what the A1C was. Never heard of that before.
I've been too much of a couch potato.
There's no such thing really as a diabetic diet.
Keeping your blood sugars under control. That's it right there.
We have to have a plan of action.
I come because of the motivation that I receive.
I need a little shot in the arm other than the insulin that I take.
It was wonderful meeting someone that had diabetes for 60 years. Hey, I may make it till I'm 80.
It's the double dose of education and motivation that makes TCOYD work.
I am living well with diabetes, and I don't hesitate to spread the word.
I believe the most effective and efficient way to improve diabetes care in this country is to educate the people living with this disease to take an active role in their health care.
It's about fine-tuning. It's about the freedom to do it yourself.
The more I can do, the less pills I'll be taking, the better health I'll be in.
I don't want to die early. I have a lot of things in my life I want to do.
It doesn't have to get in the way of anything you want to do in life.
You want to have a positive outlook that, yes, I can take control of my diabetes.
Take care of yourself.
Good control does matter.
It's really our disease.